Hey TikTokers, how you doing? How you been? I'm Arthur Daniels, and yes, I am back again. But this time, I'm doing something different yet not new. Because this time is a story time, an extended story time. Why? Not because I'm trying to be like anybody else, but because I believe that this type of story time is necessary in times like these. And when I say this, come on in, because we're talking now, right? You with me, I'm with you, we see each other, there you are. So this type of thing is happening every day. It always has. It's been going on for centuries. And sometimes people talk about it, and sometimes people don't. So now it's my turn. Now I'm not going to give you all of my life because it's fabulous. Oh my gosh, let me tell you, I live a fabulous life. I have, some stories. Oh my gosh, Becky. But anyway, I'm talking about this one because it happens too much. And normally when things like this happen to me, I turn the other cheek and I shut down and I'm quiet and I just deal with it and I heal myself and I move on. But this one has it's irritated me, and it's irritated me because this person is trying to center themselves and also control me. And baby, I've had enough of that. So this time, let me be loud and clear. I own me. I bring me to the table. I do me. I am me. And I say yay or nay, which is my right. Because what happened to me, it happened long before COVID. And I don't, who wants to be alone? Who wants to die alone? And who doesn't have a sexuality? And who doesn't like the merging of flesh? Well, some people are asexual. I am not. I am highly sexual. Maybe that high sexuality in me is a great motivator for what I do on a professional side, which is I write erotic romance. I don't write regular erotic romance because regular erotic romance is like porn, and I don't like porn. Whenever I see porn, I'm like, ew, why are you touching that person? You don't know them. There's no chemistry. You just wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. It's like gym equipment. I'm not gym equipment. You're not going to work me over and leave me, and then you may or may not come again another day. No, I like consistency. And I know this is moving fast, but I've always moved fast. I've always jumped right into things. I do like things long and hard. No pun intended. But I also like to let's get going. I even write like that. Some of my readers are like, really? From page 1? Really? Yes! Let's dive in. So, now we're already in this water. It's heating up and we're swimming. So keep swimming with me. I started dating this man. And no, I'm not going to try to hide his name. I'm not going to expose his name. I'm just going to tell the story as it is, as it was. I might miss something. There's lots of different reasons why I have chosen to share this story. So you will hear it throughout this series, a different reason that I might present. And then someone might say, but ho, she said that she was only telling this story because she cannot be controlled and she doesn't like the way this person tried to control her. There's so many different reasons, and they'll come out. There's multiple different reasons for why a person does anything. We never know what's a person's true motivator. And what I'm going to try not to do is expose too much of my personal life. I'm giving you a section of this piece of it. I'm not trying to segue into the rest of my life because the rest of my life is my business. And I hope I made that loud and clear that this life that I'm living is my life. Okay. And I choose to share whatever I want to share. So for anybody who's a super sleuth detective, I release what I want to release. when I want to release it, including sexually. So there that is. Anyway, anywho, let's continue. I met this man, again, long before COVID. And I have been in several relationships, but I got tired. I got tired of dating my type. I got tired of dating men just for what they look like, their body type. And I did hear a song years ago that if you want to be happy for the rest of your life, find an ugly woman and make her your wife. So I'm like, well, if it works for them, surely it can work for us girls, us ladies. So I got on this app and I had decided that I was going to do a series on dating, social dating, or whatever you call these platform dating, whatever, these dating sites. And I was going to date and see how it goes. But I have a problem. When I meet people, I'm genuine and sincere. And I just tend to let things move the way they move. And most people, especially men, they want to lock you in and lock you down right away. So I was having problems. I can't do multiple dating because, you know, I can only do really one at a time. So that whole thing was never going to work for me. It wasn't something that I could do. So I got on this application called Zeus, and I met some characters. I met a cast of characters, and I met so many interesting people that, and I'm not trying to insult anybody, but this was my true thought. I'm like, why did they name this app Zeus? Because what is this, for zoo people? Just a bunch of zoo animals out here? I mean, because the people on this platform, it was kind of scary. It was scary. Yeah. Say what you will to me, about me, whatever, but Zeus was scary. And that's when I decided, you know what? To heck with it. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna date this man who I do not find unattractive, and maybe he will be loyal and faithful and honest and true. Okay, so let's do this. So I met two people, and then I settled for one person. And the first person that I met, oh, he was so unattractive. Oh my goodness. But he was a little bit, for me, a little radical, a little crazy. And not because he was a Trump supporter, but because he acted like he was a slave master, like he owned black women. He was only attracted to black women, and then he wanted to control black women. I said I didn't want to go out with him. So he started talking garbage about how I'm missing out and all of this and all of that, and he wants to take care of me, and he wants to do this and he wants to do that. So I'm also gullible. I don't know if I mentioned that. But I said, okay, fine, I'll go on one date with you. So I went on one date with him, got in his truck. This man, I thought he was in a wheelchair because the way he filmed himself on camera, he would come in and then go out, but not too far out, but just in. And so I'm like, so you need a caregiver, because I also do that. I like, so what he's really looking for is a caregiver. But he's like, why do you think I'm in a wheelchair? I said, because you're always sitting down, and then you come in and then you come close, kind of like what I'm doing right now. But there was just something about him that I thought, okay, he's handicapped. Okay, fine. Well, he wasn't. He was able-bodied. The only thing that was handicapped was his mind. And so we went out on one date, and the whole date, all he talked to me about his rights and Trump and all of this political stuff. And then he was telling me what I should do and how I should carry myself as a woman and how I can give to a man. I said, you know what? We're done here. He said, what? I said, I'd rather just go home. I told you I didn't want to do this. And so you kept on forcing yourself on me. So I consented. And now I see where I just made a huge mistake. And I'm really not interested in this. I'd really rather go home. I'm not taking you home. I said, you just pull over right here. You don't have to take me home. See, I come prepared. I know how to get myself home. I'm grown. He didn't want to let me out the car. I said, listen, you're weird. And so if this is going to be a kidnap situation, let me tell you right now, buddy, it's not going to work out well for you, because I'm not that type. See, I'm not docile. Maybe you thought I was because I consented. Hold on.